How's it going? It's Joy. I am back, you guys, with another video. I hope that you all are doing well and staying safe on this Sunday day. And you guys know I always be talking about the weather and stuff, but I did notice that it is cooling down where I'm at. So I'm just trying to mentally prepare for that because I know, well, I guess technically, is it fall already? So it is going into fall, but luckily here in Illinois, it's kind of still hot, but it's slowly but surely starting to get cool. So, but anyway, I hope that you guys are enjoying your Sunday, and welcome to this channel. If you're new, my name is Joy, and I am a narcissist abuse coach. This channel is called Live Narc Free, and this channel is all about inspiring victims and survivors to get free and stay free away from the narcissist. And you guys, this video today is actually going to be a special video because it is actually sponsored by Jade Asikiwe, and I do apologize if I said that wrong, so I'm just going to say Jade. But this video is actually sponsored by Jade because I just want to give you guys just a quick recommendation of actually several books that you can add to your library while you are healing and recovering, just to give you guys some more inspiration, some more motivation, some more empowerment, and some more encouragement. So the first book that I did want to recommend you guys is this book called Overcoming Narcissistic Relationships as an Empath. Look how beautiful the cover is. So beautiful. It's called Overcoming Narcissistic Relationships as an Empath, Breaking Karmic Cycles of Empaths and Narcissists. All right, and this is by Jade. And what I really love about this book, it's very practical. It's very, very relatable. It definitely gives you information again, so you can understand the abuse. It can give you clarity. It can give you guidance on how to understand the mindset of a narcissist. What to expect when it comes to being in a relationship with a narcissist, and also what to expect after the relationship with your narcissist. So I highly, highly recommend getting this. Like I said, it was a super easy read, super easy, go with the flow type of book. And also what I love too is it's not just for empaths, but it could be, for people in general, but specifically on here, it says empaths. And I like that because, there's not really that much stuff like that's catered to empathic people. And, there are a lot of us around, or maybe like some people can know that they're empaths and other people may not understand that they're an empath. And so I think it's good to, understand that you could be potentially a magnet and a target for a narcissist. You could be a target for regular people too. But, because empathic people have a different type of nature, they have a different type of energy, and narcissistic people like to prey on that and make you a predator. Make you a prey, and they're the predator. So they prey on you. So I think that this book is really good for talking about, dealing with narcissistic people and people in general that could be preying on your energy. So I highly, highly recommend this, you guys. And also what I love about it is the karmic cycles, because I understand, if you're an empath dealing with a narcissist, you probably are in a karmic cycle currently, or maybe you have been in a karmic cycle, or maybe you could be about to get into a karmic cycle with a narcissistic individual. So reading this could definitely help you to avoid that and just understand what it's all about and how to avoid that and to combat that in the future, right? So definitely recommend getting this, you guys. I'm going to link it below. Again, it's by Jade. And she actually did give me 2 other gifts, but you guys can get this on her Amazon as well. This is called Melanin Empath. It says, discover the knowledge of melanated beings being born with empath energy, you guys. So I love this. This is beautiful. Look at that. And this is the back of the book right here. It says Melanin Empath. It says, discover the ancient connection to you in the cosmos in this enlightening read. It says, prepare to dive deep within the universe of yourself as you decipher the information that resonates with your soul. So yeah, just more so just understanding yourself as an empathic individual. Like I said, if you, maybe you don't know you're an empath, but it is good to learn about yourself, which is why I recommend, being single or being by yourself for a while after you heal and recover after dealing with narcissistic abuse, because again, you can learn about yourself, you can learn about other people, and just really know like your it's like your deal breakers. You get what I'm saying? And just understanding your energy, being able to protect your energy and being able to set healthy boundaries and being able to, be more assertive in that aspect, right? So definitely recommend getting this book as well, you guys, but highly, highly recommend this one for sure. Actually, both of them. And then the last book, you guys, she actually did gift this book to me. It's super cute. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my God. And give this video a like, you guys, if you are coming in the room. So the last book that Jade did give me, because like I said, she did sponsor this video. So it says Beautiful Black Coloring Book for Melanated Women Universally. It says Melanin Empath Coloring Book for Adults. Again, it's by Jade. All right. And the back of it says Melanin Empath Coloring Book for Adults. Express yourself, the unique, beautiful, powerful being that you are. So yes, you guys, we are unique and we are powerful. Right? And we are beautiful. So yeah, and then look at the inside of the book. And by the way, you guys, I did make another video talking about these books as well. So you can definitely click on that, watch that video after this live. But look at the images in this book, you guys. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? And you can just color that in. You can actually, not just for adults, but you can give this to your children as well. But for some of you that are creative, like if you're inspired to be like a painter or a drawer or a writer, maybe you can use this as inspiration. Look at that. Or an artist in some way. Just beautiful. So yeah, you guys, so highly, highly recommend getting her books. Definitely, I'm going to leave that link below. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about in the beginning of the video. Hopefully, you guys definitely take a look at that. Highly, highly recommend getting her books. So today, you guys, I actually wanted to get into a topic today. And I was just thinking about this like randomly, right? And you guys, please feel free to chime in. Let me know what you guys think. And also, too, you guys, make sure that you are following me on my Instagram page. Make sure that you guys do like my Facebook page. And what else? Facebook, Instagram, and make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. But today, you guys, I actually wanted to talk about this, and you guys can let me know what you think, how this resonates with you, and if you actually have gone through this, or if you are dealing with it now, or maybe like if you're no longer in contact with the narcissist, like how is that affecting you, whatever. But I wanted to talk about how to let go of the hope of not being in a relationship with the narcissist and not having them in your life. The thought of not having them in your life, or just not having them in your life in general, right? And I wanted to talk about this because I do feel like, a lot of us victims and survivors, I think that's kind of like what keeps us stuck, whether it's in a karmic cycle or whether, it's just holding out on faith and belief and trusting that maybe one day that the narcissist is going to change, or maybe hoping and trusting and thinking that the narcissist is going to want to make us a priority, or the narcissist is going to want to be with us, like officially committed to us in a relationship, like a, like a normal, healthy, traditional relationship, right? A lot of us, we could be holding out on hope. And I think what really gets us in regards to the hope is because, sometimes the narcissist could tell you, they could say, hey, you know what, I don't want a relationship. Or they could maybe say like, hey, I have a girlfriend, but I want you to be like the side chick. That was my situation where the narcissist wanted me to be his side chick. But then eventually it went to like, I was like the person on the outside and he was with someone, but he still was never committed. So it's like he was playing both parties at the same time. A lot of narcissists are players, by the way. But anyway, yeah, I feel like, what makes us feel stuck and makes us miss the narcissist and makes us want to keep the narcissist in our lives is the thought, and also the hope of, maybe one day the narcissist is going to change, or one day the narcissist is going to realize, I'm a wonderful person, which you probably are a wonderful person, but just because you're a wonderful person doesn't mean that the narcissist is going to do what you want them to do, because you guys know that the narcissist is all about self. They care about what they want, what they need, and what they desire at your own expense, at your own feelings, at your own emotions. Like, they don't care about you. Now, The thing about it, they may show signs of caring. I will tell you this, because I do know that some people say, hey, you know what? Well, the narcissist showed up for me in this aspect. The narcissist provided for me with resources, or the narcissist has been there with me. We've traveled, we went to dinner, or, you know, we have history, we have time spent. You know, I could depend on a narcissist, maybe emotionally, or they've been there for me in certain aspects, right? But the thing about it, you got to remember, is that the narcissist is only doing this because it's either going to make them look good, or it's going to like kind of keep you holding out on hope and faith that, you know, things are going to change, and that eventually, you know, they're also doing it to make themselves look good, or like, so the people on the outside, it's all about their image, you know, so they could be like doing all these things to help you, so that to outside people looking in, they're like, oh, but the narcissist is a great person. Like, why wouldn't you want to talk to them? Or why wouldn't you want to maybe be their side chick? Or why wouldn't you want to be a part of the narc harem? Or why wouldn't you want to be one of the narcissist flying monkeys, or the narcissist agents and stuff like that, you know? So you do just want to keep that in mind. But yeah, letting go of the hope of being in a relationship with a narcissist. I guess the other thing too that can help you to let go of the hope is understanding that the narcissist is probably not going to commit to you fully. You know, it's always going to be multiple people. And you guys know the narcissist cannot be alone. You know, so let's say if you do get into a relationship with a narcissist, you're not really going to be happy. Right. And the reason is because, you know, they're going to be having other people that they're giving their time to, that they're giving their attention to. And that the thing about it is that the narcissist actually needs this from other people. So the narcissist needs other people's attention. The narcissist needs other people's admiration. The narcissist needs, you know, other people's admiration, and, you know, they need to be praised, not just by you, but they need to be praised and accepted and all that stuff by other people. So it's like, you can never do enough. Like, and if you try, you're going to really exhaust yourself, and you're going to be feeling tired. You're going to be feeling drained. You're going to be feeling like you're not good enough, like you need to do something more, you know. So it's just kind of like, you know, you're on a hamster wheel, and it's like a losing battle at the end of the day. It's like a lose-lose situation. Like, you can't win when it comes to a narcissist, right? So, you know, just understanding that, you know, you're not going to be a priority when you are in a relationship with a narcissist, or even if you just having, maybe it's a situationships, or it's like friends with benefits, you're still never a priority. They're still going to put other people over you. They're still going to put other situations over you. They're still going to put other tasks and other things that they're doing before you. Like, you're never going to be a priority. And what they will do is, the narcissist is actually going to be fitting you in their schedule. It's not about what you want. It's not about how your schedule looks, or it's not about, you know, what you desire or what is best for you. The narcissist is like, no, it's all about what's best for me. And you guys know what's crazy? I never share this with you guys, but I remember one time where, you guys know, like, I was dealing with the narcissist. It was business. And I think he was still in the process of teaching me how to make instrumentals. And I remember saying, I was like, oh, well, did you want to come out here? Because I forgot specifically what the scenario was, but I think he was saying something like he wanted to come, like, I was going to go and visit him, but then I was like, oh, but I think he was actually going to be coming out to the area where I was at. And I was like, oh, well, did you want to come my way? You know? And then he was like, oh, no, I think I'll do it another day. But he was like, it's in your best interest to come out this way. And I was thinking like, that's kind of strange for a person to say. Nobody has ever said that to me like that. Like, literally no one except for the narcissist. So, yeah, you got to just remember that the narcissist is all about personal gain. You know, they only really care about what's in it for them. And peace. Hi, what's going on? And give this video a like, you guys, and chime in on the topic. Are any of you guys dealing with this? Like, are you having a difficult time letting go of the hope of being in a relationship with a narcissist? And are you having a hard time, you know, just accepting and understanding that, you know, the narcissist may not be able to be in your life? Like, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys going through this? And I am good. How are you? How are you doing on this Sunday, this Sunday? But yeah, and I don't know. I just thought I'd come on here and share that. You said no. Once I figured out she was in witchcraft, I knew I was through. Oh, dang. Yeah, man. Yeah, you got to be careful with that witchcraft. That's for sure. And that's good, like P17. It's good that you can kind of, see it for what the situation for what it is, and then just kind of move forward accordingly. But, some people are not able to do that, especially, if emotions are involved, time, history, and memories are involved. It could be a little bit more difficult to be able to detach, to be able to let go and move on. Because a lot of times, you guys know the video that I did previously, if you're in no contact with your narcissist currently, you could be going through withdrawals. You might be missing them. You might be obsessed with them and ruminating and really beating yourself up really, really hard. And the focus could be on the narcissist at this point. And now if they are with a new supply, I'm sure that your anxiety, your depression is at an all-time high, because that's what it was for me, you guys. Like when I saw the new supply, like I was just literally I was shocked. I was like baffled, confused, sad, and angry, and just feeling all types of emotions, but luckily I was able to get through that. But you said, you're doing good. And thank you. I appreciate that. You said it's basically God showing you and you accept it. Yeah. No, I love it. I feel like, God can show people to you, like God will reveal a person's true colors to you. But the thing about it, it's up to us to accept what God is like showing us. It's like, and I can say that I've made this mistake. I can be honest and say that, sometimes when a person shows me their true colors, I might try to ignore it, or I might try to be like, oh, it's not bad. I might try to like make it something else. And I do think that a lot of that comes from, being in the past. I could say I don't do this anymore, but being a people pleaser and, being a peacemaker and, may not even like, I guess in the past I wasn't as assertive, and maybe at times I could have been a pushover, maybe, because a lot of us like empaths, HSPs, highly sensitive people, or introverted or extroverted people too. You could really just want to do things to, like, you give people the benefit of the doubt a lot. Like, and, if a person shows you their true colors, like, you might not even, like, you'll see it, but it's like, you'd be like, wait, really? Is that what's going on? Like, you give people too many chances to show you. They've already shown you one time, but you're still like, wait, is that true? Like, are they going to change? Like, so that is definitely something that I learned. And also not only that, but listening to a person's actions instead of listening to their words, because people can say anything, people can talk a really good game, but what are they actually doing? That's the key, right? And Peace, you said, yes, I can see in the spirit realm very well. Okay, cool. That's cool. And if you guys are watching, if you're feeling called to, I know I haven't said this in a while, but if you like to donate to this channel, if you guys like these videos, if it's helpful, if it resonates, if it supports you on your journey, please feel free to leave a donation. It is appreciated, and it does help with the continuation of these videos and all that good stuff. And what I will do is, if you guys want to, I'll leave my Cashapp in here. If you're feeling called to, it's no pressure. And you guys know whatever you do give, it definitely does come back. So always keep that in mind. And my PayPal, this one is for my PayPal, but I just throw that out there. But anyway, so yeah, you guys, like, letting go of the hope. I think the hope is what really gets a lot of us victims and survivors. I feel like, we just hold on hope for some reason, that we can eventually be in a relationship with a narcissist. Now, and again, this is something that I had to learn too, and just in general, but like, if a person tells you, guys or girls, because you have female narcissists too, it's just not the males. But if someone tells you guys they don't want a relationship, that's what they mean. But not only that, and I mentioned this in the other video that I did, but they're basically saying that they don't want a relationship with you. That's what they're telling you. Because again, it's something about you that the narcissist knows, like they can abuse you here and there, but it's like you're going to eventually see through the mask. You're going to speak up. You're going to question the narcissist. You may say no to them. You may assert your boundaries from time to time. And the narcissist is not looking for that. The narcissist is looking for someone that they can do whatever they want to, that will be a yes person, that won't speak up for themselves. Maybe somebody that's not used to healthy relationships and healthy boundaries. The narcissist wants to trample over your boundaries. The narcissist wants to control you. They want to be able to manipulate you, and you not say a word about it. Like it's crazy. It's like they want you to be happy with experiencing abuse. It's like, really? Like, come on. P17. Yes, I do have a WhatsApp, but I don't really use it. So, but yeah, you guys. And, the other thing about this topic is, having the narcissist in your life. And I'm actually going to do like a part 2 to this video. But, I guess for some of us, and I guess this kind of was me too, back in 2014, like you guys know, like I did see that the narcissist had a new supply, and I like have reached back out to him. And it was like, I still wanted the narcissist a part of my life. I did, and I didn't understand that. I guess, I didn't really understand the entirety of the situation. I didn't understand that, he was actually against me, and he was like an enemy of mine, and he wanted to actually go out of his way to hurt me. So I think like, once you, and the other thing is like, getting angry, not like in a way where you're harming anybody, but just like in your mind, you start to think like, well, dang, like I wasted my time with this person. Like this person could just move on, and pretend like I don't exist. Even though, the narcissist never really moves on, they're always watching, they're always lurking. But understanding like what they actually did to you, look back at what they did, and, look back at what they said to you, how they made you feel, how they demeaned you, how they degraded you, how they humiliated you, and how they didn't put you first, how they didn't want to be with you. Like you was giving them everything. Like you could have been giving them relationship benefits. You could have been giving them life benefits. You could have been giving them husband benefits. And look how they treated you. Like they just rejected you. Like you were nothing, but they still want to spend time with you. They still want to maybe sleep with you, or they still want to go to dinner with you, or they still want to travel with you. Look at how, like, if you can see it from that perspective, like, dude, like they're wasting my time. Like they are trying to play me for a fool. If you can look at it like that, that can help you to understand, like, you don't need this person in your life. And you guys know, I always like to say, I don't never like to tell anybody what to do. I always like to give people advice and guidance. And then at the end of the day, the person watching can make their own decision. But I do like to just give people, like, I like to give them the facts and the knowledge, and then they can go about, doing what's best for them. Because at the end of the day, you guys, I want for this channel, I would say our channel, but I want for our channel to be where we become individuals, where we're able to make our own decisions, and we're able to be self-reliant, independent individuals if we're single. And then when we get into a relationship, we become interdependent, but we still have our own lives. We're still doing our own thing, but we're not codependent on that individual for our happiness, for our emotions, or our finances, or whatever the case is, mentally, verbally, emotionally. Like we still have our own lives. We're still doing our own thing, and it's like, you don't want to go into a relationship feeling like, oh, well, I'm going to advance in this if I get with that person. You want to be already advancing in your own life by yourself. You get me? So anyway, you guys, I don't want to drag this video on too long, but I hope that this helps and help you guys to kind of rethink and to cope with, maybe you're in no contact with the narcissist, but maybe the narcissist could be trying to reach out to you. They could be trying to send you text messages or call you, or they could be having third parties try to reach out to you to get your attention. That happened to me. But I just want to just give you guys some inspiration and some motivation, and even like some encouragement to just let you guys know, like, I hate to say it, but you might have to give up that hope of having, at first, you have to give up that hope of being in a relationship with the narcissist. Like maybe one day, that, trust me, you guys, that day is never going to come. Trust me. Because again, they have already told you what it was. You get me? And then, understanding too that, having the narcissist in your life it doesn't benefit you. Maybe it could have benefited you before in the past. Maybe again, you was getting something out of it. Maybe you was getting attention. Maybe it was a distraction from you from feeling lonely. Maybe it was just, you could depend on them emotionally, or maybe you could depend on them financially, or maybe sexually for some. And, it was just, maybe it was a friend, or maybe it turned into more, maybe you gained a lot of feelings, but at the end of the day, it's like, are you getting what you really want? You got to be real with yourself, Are you getting what you want? Are you having the type of relationship that you want? Are you a priority? Do they put you first? Not in a narcissistic way, but it's like if you're dating someone, and eventually you guys are going to be together, like, do they put you first? Like, are you important to them? Do you matter to them? Do they value you? Do they value your time? What's going on here? You got to think about that, really. Like, be honest with yourself and look at the situation, not with your emotions. You got to really kind of put your feelings to the side and look at what's happening in the moment, and see what this narcissist is doing. Are they, making you a second choice, or they always putting you on the back burner? Are they always calling you at late hours of the night, when what do people do at late hours of the night, and like, are they getting to know you? Do they know little things about you, or is it just based off of like physical attraction? So, but anyway, you guys, I hope that this was helpful. Maybe this could help you guys in your journey to your healing and recovery. And I know that it's difficult, so don't rush the process, you guys. That's a good question, Peace. That is a good question. I would say dating, but not really looking at this time. But thanks for asking that question, Peace. So, but yeah, you guys, so I'm going to sign out. I hope that this was helpful and that this did resonate, on your journey to healing and recovery. And like I said, if you guys are feeling called to, please feel free to leave a donation. I did leave it in the chat. Like I said, it does help with the channel, and it does help with the continuation of these videos. And I just want to know if this is helpful to you, so that, I can continue doing it. So please let me know, you guys. But other than that, like I said, you say you see it now. So yeah. So as I said, you guys, make sure before I do go, make sure that you guys do get this book by Jade. I'll leave the information in the link below. I highly, highly recommend getting this. If you are an empath and maybe you struggle with karmic cycles, or if you're having a difficult time overcoming abusive, toxic, or narcissistic relationships, highly recommend getting this one, as well as her Melanin Empath book. Definitely get this. I'll link it below, you guys. And super cute coloring book, you guys. Highly, highly recommend. Isn't that beautiful? That is so gorgeous. All right, so you guys get these books. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you guys want to reach out to me for any support sessions, if you want any guidance or any advice, book a support session with me, and you can go to my website for that. Or if you'd like to get a reading, or if you, what else? The reading and any courses that I have on my website, definitely check that out. And thank y'all for the like. All right, you guys. So I am signing out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye, guys.